我告诉你，那如果这个开价公司一直在外一的话，你完全收不到这个钱。对对对。只有这个，88522，这个多你是太干燥吗？太干燥。
不是，我是说那边也是那个里面有个那个里面有蔬菜。下面，另外一边的。对，那你刚刚讲的。
I can take this time is two months ago.
特定口味。最喜欢只要是面体上面的东西就好。都可以。
我要等 Julie 的。
对。
Dear members and guests, let's welcome our lovely President, Julie Tsai. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Welcome to tonight's meeting. Today is November 1st. Mid of November. So we will have meeting tonight. So I think we will have a wonderful meeting tonight. Let's enjoy tonight's meeting. Welcome as enjoy tonight's meeting. And as LMAX Toastmaster President, I announce the meeting 315 comes to order. And how have you been last 2 weeks or last 10 and September 2022? We have the video contest. So our members, Emma Liao, he really did a good job to perform for his contest. So we have members all be there to cheer for him. So I think you miss his speech. It's really pity for you. Okay. If next time you have a chance or this kind of conference, you must be going to go there to learn and to know and many good performance speakers there. Okay, and for tonight, okay, let's start for our tonight's meeting. And for tonight's Toastmaster, Amanda, I admire her because she always works energetic and has many good imagination. So we will give us all of many good ideas for our meeting and our activities. So let's welcome Amanda Xu.
Okay, before I start the meeting, I would like to have a very, very small request. Because Julie just mentioned about Eamon, and Eamon is not here, and I find he is the language evaluator tonight. So may I ask Albert to be?
And he will be subject with Emily. Emily will come later.
Emily will come later.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Julie. Okay. So, nothing to worry.
Okay.
Let's enjoy the meal. You want to eat?
Yes.
Yes, I'm hungry too. Okay, we just enjoy this meal. And bon appetit is the French. That means enjoy your meals. And after watching this video, I believe most of you feel hungry, right? Yes. There is a sentence from a famous chef, Julia Child. She said, "People who love to eat are always the best people." And I totally agree with her because I like to eat too. And you can imagine gourmet food with beautiful color and amazing aroma and terrific taste. So always let us feel finger licking. And when we enjoy such great food, it's like we are isolated from the reality. We are going into another world. So, do you like to eat? Okay, I believe. I know you are hungry, but try to energetic. Okay. Use you every assignment takers favorite by listening and because the delicious food we can have it at the second round. Okay, so a Toastmasters meeting is also like a very wonderful meal. The appetizer is the opening of this meeting, and the main course is manual speech session. And for table talk session is full of excitement. It's like the desserts. And for the evaluation session, it's like the drink. It makes the meal more perfect. Okay, so let's enjoy tonight's meal. And first part, I would like to introduce two very important roles for tonight's meeting. The first one is our timer. Our timer tonight is Doi Wu. And Doi, please introduce the timer's function.
Dear fellow members, welcome guests. I'm pleased to be the timer of tonight's meeting. Timing is very important in Toastmasters. The timing rules are as follows. I have 3 flags in my hand. All speakers, evaluators, session masters, Toastmasters of evening, or even the president, please pay attention to my flags. If you see the red flags, it means your time is up. Please be aware of your time.
Okay, thank you, timer. And then the next important role is our accountant. Our accountant tonight is Julia Xu. And please introduce the accountant's function.
Toastmaster of the evening, dear fellow members and welcome guests. I'm proud to be the accountant of tonight's meeting. My job is helping you to cure your bad habits, such as sounds like and or words like well and but, so, and repeat words. And these unnecessary sounds and the words all count as. I will listen very carefully and count the number of edges I heard during the meeting. At the end of the meeting, I will make a report for you. If you are a member, you will be fined $5 for each edge sounds. The next meal fine is $30.
Okay, thank you, accountant. So we will go into our main course tonight, the manual speech session. And before I start this session, I'd like to introduce our I would like to ask our timer to explain the time rule. Timer, please.
Okay, in the manual speech session, for C2 to C9, the speaker has 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will raise a green sign. At 6 minutes, I will raise a yellow sign. At 7 minutes, I will raise a red sign. For A9, the speaker has 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will also raise the green sign. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow sign. At 7 minutes, I will raise the red sign. When you see the red sign, it means your time is up. Please, every speaker has 30 seconds allowance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, timer. And for this session, our timer, of course, they prepared a speech. in advance. So I'd like to ask our first evaluator to tell us the objective of our C6 speaker vocal varieties. So it's Alan. Alan, please.
The objectives of the project 6 vocal variety. Use voice volume, pitch rates, and quality to reflect and add meaning and interest to your message. Use pauses to enhance your message. Use vocal varieties smoothly and naturally. And the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Alan. So this is the objective of Kevin's speech. And what is the favorite food for Kevin? She's a dark beauty. She's a dark beauty, like Emma. And she's not only a cake, she's full of multi-level tests. She tests good, no matter in hot or cold temperature. And she's a little bit bitter and sweet. So what's that? Close. It's not only a cake.
Right.
Whoa! Yeah! Bingo answer! It's chocolate brownie. So now let's welcome the person who likes chocolate brownie, Kevin Bang, for his C6 speech, breaking the habit of small talk.
Thanks. I always like to be a dessert in the meal. And Anson, you will get some dessert today. Woo! Yeah. And I think I don't need my phone. And then public breaking the habit of small talk. A few years ago, well, when I walk into a cafe and try to enjoy my tea time, and the cafe boss tried to have a conversation with me. He walked to me, say, "Hi, how do you do? Where from? Are people work? And where they school, right?" And the same situation happened between another hotel boss and me. And one day, when I and my friend walk into a hotel lobby and stay here, try to chat and experience, and hotel boss asked me the same question: "Hi, how are you? Are you here for work? Do you like weather today?" And I'm great because of my interest and personality. I have so many chances to interact with people from different culture and career. But mostly, they always start their conversation with the same type of question. And the question will make conversation just quick or visit. And it will make conversation on the path of what I call critical superficiality. That's our habit. But it can change easily. Remember, Jonathan had, but again, we must go in the meeting. Okay, Jonathan. Just try to do 2 minutes conversation with someone standing next to you. When time's up, I will pick someone you should introduce the partner next to you, whatever interest, family, or your career. Okay, Kevin. And what Jonathan did, he just gave us a simple rule. But I think maybe some differences in that time. Why? Because I think we know each other a little more. But in fact, we don't need to make a rule. Just if you want to break in the habits of small talk, just remember one thing in your mind. So how to try to break this time? Just keep one thing in your mind. There are 7 billion people in this world, and each with an amazing and unique story to share. Dreams we pursue are different. The challenge we have to overcome, the struggles are different. And the memory we carry in our heart are also different. And MAX 7 billion treasure boxes worldwide of wise, wisdom, life lessons, and experience. So you can actually learn about someone or from someone if you use your curiosity that you normally demonstrate as an infant. Just try to imagine maybe only one single encounter with someone that you can change the path of your life. What will you do? So for this reason, you can be interested in someone, in anyone, not necessarily for their title, resume, or achievement status. So I know, okay, about the hotel box. Hotel box, I could just answer this question, but I was interested in his modification about hotel box. So I think, why do you want a hotel box? And he told me a lot about it because his girlfriend likes coffee and wants a coffee shop. So I know his romantic story and the story of the coffee shop. So I also know his girlfriend has a sister and they're twins. And do you want to guess the name of the coffee shop? TNT. TNT means twins. So I know the reason of the name. TNT means twins. So for now, we are good friends for several years. And during the hotel box, I could just ask him, how's your day? But I was rather interested in the lobby design. So I asked him why the lobby design is open. Is the intention? You know, he eager to answer me with happiness. I want to build a place that the community can get here, do something meaningful, and to awake community awareness, and to help the poor. So I think maybe you should know this hotel if you join the Lyra. I think his dream comes true because they have a Sunday market for farmers, and they have a market for farmers and to help the poor. I know for a certain degree we should build some comfort that we can hear unique story. But the key is try to break habits of small talk. Then you can actually learn about someone, and you can actually open a small window into a true spirit of another person. And then we have in-depth conversation. Then, for this reason, I think we can finally see that every stranger out there, just another friend, just another friend that we cannot be yet. I want to ask you the next question. How's your day? Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. And then goes to our next speaker. Our next speaker is our president now. And what's her favorite food? The food usually has white skin. And the most important is what's inside her skin. And there are many kind of ingredients can be put inside the food. And they may be sweet or salty, and different people, the food made by different people may have different kind of taste. It's hard to guess, right? Dumpling? Dumpling. You're so smart! Yes, it's dumpling. So, yeah, the favorite food for our next speaker, Julie, is dumpling. And before I introduce her to the stage, I'd like to ask her evaluator, Jason Wu, to tell us the objective of her speech.
Okay. For Julie, her objectives are to understand the concept and the nature of the monodrama, to assume the identity and of a character, and to portray the physical and the emotion aspects of this character to an audience.
Okay, and tonight, Julie's topic is really fits our meeting theme. Her topic is cuisine, and what kind of cuisine she would like to introduce to us. Now let's welcome our next speaker, Julie Tsai.
One day, when after dinner, I sit next to my mom, and my mom said to me, "Hi, daughter. Hi, daughter. How's the meal tonight?" It's delicious, thanks, Mom. So, how do you think? Which one is your favorite? I think all of them I like it. Not really? Yes, I do. So, you usually go out with your friend to have delicious food, right? Yes, I always go out with my friend to have delicious food. So, daughter, have you think to do it in at home, or do it for me one day? Ma, I cannot cook, so I can make it for you. But my mom said, okay, my mom said, daughter, after you eat the meal from me for 30 years, so maybe you learn something, right? Yes, maybe. So, okay. So I think you can do it. So I expecting you to do it and cook the delicious for me one day. Okay, Mom, I try it someday. Okay, few days later, it's a casual day when I have nothing to do. I turn on the TV, some kind of TV show like just Amanda's play to us, and the book on my hand. Yeah, it's time to make some delicious for our family. So I go to the refrigerator to the what I have. Oh, a fish. So how to kill fish? I remember to take out from refrigerator and put it in the water and kill it, but it's hard to kill. So the fish head is really miserable. Okay, but it's okay. I can use my skill, try to make it more perfect. Okay, and what else I can do? Okay, there's a garlic. Okay, there's a lemon. Okay, okay, just put it in the dessert and it all beautiful. Okay, when it seems really great. Okay, I put it in the oven. When I look in the page, details. Okay, we need to bake it for 30 minutes. Okay, I put it over in 30 minutes. Wait. After 30 minutes, when I took the fish out of the oven, it's really miserable, like a disaster. All the fish is burnt and become black. So it's my first. So these dishes this book is meant for good cooker, not for me for the first try, for the first time for the first time to cook. So there's another easy one to do it. I really want to try it success today. Okay. This one. Lion head with burning lion head. Okay. Yes, need okay. Meatball, tofu, powder, garlic, soy milk, sweet, sugar. Okay. When I look refrigerator. Okay. I have all ingredients. So I take it. Step one by one. Okay. To put on the bowl with chop and okay. The meatball to chop in the really medium small meat. And our okay soy 2 teaspoon. Okay, sugar 1 little teaspoon. Okay, and there's one thing I missed is chicken soup. Okay, I found it. Okay, there's one chicken soup. Okay, for me in the pot. Okay, so first time. Okay, need to take it. Okay, just meatball to have in the bowl, and the soy just meatball just with sugar and the garlic just all mixed again, and then put in some chicken soup and put it in the pot and send them into the oven. And this time is me. Okay, also 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, when I take out, wow, really look really. This time I did it. It's really looks so delicious and the color is so beautiful. So I served it to my mom. Mom, please try it. And it's really delicious. Try it. Okay, my mom. After my mom tried it, and also I want to try it. What's my meatball? What's it disappeared? Where's my? I'm still on the bed. It's my dream. So for this experience, I think I have a good I have an experience to be a cook next time.
Okay, Julie, I believe in you because you even can cook in your dream. Okay. So now is our second part. It's our dessert for tonight's meal. It's table topic session. And tonight's table topic session master, what is his favorite food? There are two ingredients in his favorite food. And he likes the smooth and soft taste of one kind of the vegetable. And there are also a very sweet taste from one kind of seafood. Yeah. And this dish is from one kind of vegetable and one kind of seafood put together, and it tastes very sweet.
海苔酥，
海苔酥。No. They are vegetable and seafood. The vegetable has a very soft,
非常高。
very soft taste, and the seafood has a very sweet taste. 非常高。 The vegetable has a very soft, 非常高。 The vegetable has a very soft taste, and the seafood has a very sweet taste. 非常高。 The and yeah.
丝瓜蛤蜊。
Yeah. You are so smart. So now let's welcome our tabletop master, Yuman Zhang.
Okay, thank you, Amanda's introduction. Okay, it's my pleasure to be the table topic section. As Amanda said, this is a dinner session, so let's just enjoy this dessert. Before this session, I will invite our timer to read the timers.
In a table topic session, each table topic speaker has 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green sign. At 1.5 minutes, I will raise the yellow sign. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red sign. Each speaker has 30 seconds allowance. Please be aware of the time. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And I read the list of the agenda. I found the numbers of people without assignment. This is more than my questions. So even you have assignment, you still have the chance to answer my question. So please raise your hand if you want to answer. Okay, before my first question, I will ask everybody, anyone will make a dish in your home. If you will, please raise your hand. It's good. My first question is about home cooking dish. Like the introduction, my favorite home cooking dish is 丝瓜蛤蜊. If you ever make a dish in your home, maybe you can share this question well. So the first question is, please share your favorite home cooking dish and why. Okay, so the first I will pick the Roy.
For this question, the first cuisine come to my mind is the tomatoes fried with eggs. Do you know how to make this kind of cuisine, right? I think everybody knows. But how to make a perfect eggs fried with the tomatoes is not so easy. I think it's not easy because I had ever ate a cuisine of this dish, and it's made by a 5-star restaurant from the restaurant's chef. And I don't know what he ate it because it tastes really delicious. And I tried to make the same thing in my home. I want to find the taste, but I failed. Then I found that actually my mom's tomatoes fried with eggs is different than that because it ate cheese. My mom said, just ate cheese. It's not so special. You should taste my eggs fried with tomatoes. And I really try to taste my mom's. It's really a Taiwanese tomatoes fried with eggs because she ate one of fruit, not fruits, vegetables. It's called, I don't know how to say now. It's called 九层塔. Yeah, and it makes this dish very delicious because it's full of a special smell, and it will taste with some juice you will think you will really like it if you taste my mom's. So that's why when the new man asked me, this is the first thing come to my mind, because cheese and 九层塔 really different, and now I prefer the 九层塔one. Thank you.
Thank you. And the second question is about recommending restaurants. And if your friends to visit you, you will suggest him go to a best restaurant, so you can recommend him to visit the restaurants. So the second question is, please share or recommended restaurants if your friends ask. And this person who ever share a link in our club, I guess he has a good taste because he share wine tasting in Kaohsiung exhibition hall. So I guess he has a good taste. I will pick Albert. Second question, to share a recommended restaurants.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Hey.
And because I am a vegetarian, so maybe I recommend the restaurant. It's not suitable for everyone, but I can recommend the one in Siwei Road and called the Chinese vegetable restaurant. You can make a different way from many vegetables, such as tomato and cucumber, and so many. You can change different way to make the dish let us mouth-watering. Yes, and they grow in a natural cultivation, so you can. It's more safe, like you live in Germany. Yeah, also, and supposedly very kindly, and so we and I and my parents have a good relationship with him. So you can go there.
Discount.
You can get more discount. Thank you everyone.
Just give us some coupon card. Okay. The second question is about landed miles. As we know, when we explore some restaurant we never go to, sometimes we will eat a very bad restaurant. So we always say the landed mile, like a step and the mile four. It's a very bad restaurant. So the second question, please share the worst restaurant you have eaten. The worst restaurant you have eaten. Jonathan?
I can remember. But if for me to judge food is good or bad, depends on some kind of service. It's what we call the CP value. If the price is very high and you taste it good, I think it's okay. I can accept that. But it's very expensive and maybe not taste not so great, it's okay. But the service is not okay. I think it's very terrible. So actually, I think that in the Kaohsiung area, in the restaurant service is not good enough because sometimes. Okay. I did a sales story. Okay. The room, was the restaurant in Kaohsiung is Blue Kentucky. 蓝色狂侠. Everyone said that the music is good. I agree that, but the food is very, very terrible. One time, my friend and I ordered a steak, and we ordered it something rare. Rare, the rare degree the steak, and the steak come, and we use the knife to cut. It's a little hard to cut it. And I just called the waiter. So I think I ordered a real steak, but it's look like the too over. So can you just told the waiter these things, and the waiter said, okay, wait a moment. Then about three minutes later, they called a manager to come here, and the manager said, sir, you order a real steak, but you see, he put the steak in front of me and use the knife cut again. You see, it's real steak. I cannot imagine that if sometimes we imagine this kind of situation, we are changing another steak for you. Yeah, but at the beginning we just tell the waiter it's too over. That's okay. I didn't want to change another one, but I don't know why he called his manager and just show me I'm right, you are wrong. So I think that service is really, really bad, and I never ever give the fruit and Tassi to order any food. Okay.
So now we know we don't order the fruit in justice. Okay, the final question is about foreigner. What will you take your foreigner friend to eat? What will you take your foreigner friend to eat if your foreigner friend to visit you? I think Emily, maybe you have many foreign friends.
Well, if I have a foreign friend to come visit me, I probably will take them to the night market. This night market is quite famous for all the foreigners who want to come to Taiwan to visit. So instead of taking them to a restaurant, I will probably take them to the night market. And if we were in the night market, I will probably introduce them some special cuisine that you only can try in Taiwan, such as oyster omelet and stinky tofu, to see if they can accept this kind of smells. And once they taste it, and I will curiously asking them, how do you like it? And most of the answer from them were probably, oh my goodness, it tastes so stinky, just like it smells. So yeah, so for those two main dish, after that, I will probably take them to try the drinks, which is pearl milk tea. And for them, I will have 4 sugar, half ice, probably. Because most of the foreigners, they like sweet compared with Taiwanese. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And hope everyone enjoy the dessert section. Okay, let's return my control back to Toastmaster.
Okay, if you have a date with your friend, most of the time, maybe girlfriend or boyfriend, during the meal, they're not only food in the meal. Sometimes there will be some surprise, such as flowers. And tonight, we also have some special session that is from our Anson. Yeah. Anson will tell us something about how to be a general evaluator, right? I just want to make sure. And what is the favorite food of Anson? I think it tastes very good. His favorite food is like the perfect woman. She tastes perfect without anything. But when she puts on more things, she tastes better. And her top and bottom are plain. But what's inside that matters. She doesn't like forks or chopsticks. But I will use it. Oh, I will use a knife if she's too big. She likes me to hold her in my hands. What's that? Yeah, yeah.
So easy.
Yes, hamburger. So now let's welcome Anson Sachs.
Thank you, Toastmaster. And just some inspiration from Alan. I have a general. I have evaluated. Evaluator. I have a special. I have a session. Special session. General evaluator. Special session. General evaluator. Special session. It's my pleasure to give you a special session on the general evaluator role, especially if you're new, because we know about evaluators, we know about Toastmasters, but what is a general evaluator? I can tell you that this role is the most, in my mind, the most important role in any Toastmasters club, because it is the general evaluator's role to make us move forward. You get to learn a lot of new skills and gain confidence. And what I really like about this role is the more you do this role, the more you can learn from how to improve and apply what you learn from the meeting room to wherever you are. So today's session objectives are: what is an evaluator? And what do you do as an evaluator? And how does this role help you? All right, so an evaluator who has the word general doesn't mean that the evaluator has some sort of special power. But in fact, the evaluator is, the general evaluator is to look at the overall reading quality. and to evaluate the process from the last meeting all the way to the end of the next meeting. So was the process or the performance up to the standards of Toastmasters? And so that's the general evaluator's role. Also, the general evaluator needs to do a lot of preparation. Just because our lovely Kevin will say, you're the general evaluator, doesn't mean that you just wait until the meeting comes and say, hey, it's my pleasure to be the general evaluator. There's actually a lot of things that need to be done behind the scenes. And as we all know, it takes a lot of effort to get a meeting done well. So the general evaluator also needs to know all the standards of Toastmasters. So if you're not sure about what to do as a general evaluator or what the standards are for each meeting, we all have a handbook. And I believe it's also online. So I saw this picture online, and I thought that this picture was most appropriate for our meetings because we're always building. No matter if this club was in 2003, when I was born, to now 2006, we're always improving, we're always building, but we need to always see what the blueprint is. So if you build a building and you don't follow the blueprint, then you're gonna have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then those two guys will go, what happened? So the general evaluator always directs the next meeting, always gives the evaluation so that the next meeting will always improve. So say the general evaluator is on the left, that person would say, you should really follow the rules and do it this way. And the person will say, yes, I should have done that. Actually, being a general evaluator is really easy. Before the meeting, all you need to do is to check in with the evaluation team. So, who's on the evaluation team? We have evaluators, we have timer, and odd counter, language evaluator, grammarian or language evaluator, and that's it. Yeah. Okay? So you gotta know what these people need to do. And you gotta be aware if they're new Toastmasters. If they are new, you probably need to contact the mentor and remind the mentor to say, hey, this new Toastmaster, it hasn't done this role before, can you please coach that person? Or you can do that yourself, okay? In general, if you're a general evaluator, that means you've already done these roles before. Timer, odd counter, okay? One thing that we do at LMAX that isn't really done at other clubs, not necessarily, but we try to keep a tradition where the speakers will hand in their scripts to the evaluators prior to the meeting, usually 1 week prior. So anyways, so if you're the speaker, what you do is you send your script not only to the Toastmaster evening, but also to the general evaluator. So the general evaluator can send your script to the evaluators. The reason why you want to do that is not just because we want you to prepare well before the speech, but we also want the evaluators to give you a really good evaluation. Because it would be a pity if you did your C1 speech and then months later you do your C10 speech and the quality is the same only because you didn't give a script so that the evaluator can give you positive and constructive feedback. All right, so during the meeting, it's also very easy. You arrive well before the meeting. And what you do is you observe the setup. Is the SAA preparing the room well? Are the mics checked? How are the guests being greeted as they come in? How's the reception? And one of the things there is that we want to make sure that the environment is friendly so that the guests would come back and eventually sign out as a Toastmaster. And so not just the SAA, but you also observe the opening speech from the president, the Toastmaster of the evening. Is the topic relevant? And is the preparation for the meeting done well by the Toastmaster evening? Because the Toastmaster evening is responsible for the speakers and the overall meeting. Did the speakers do a good preparation to make sure that the meeting quality is high? And the rest is the same. Table topic master. I think Nina did a very good job today as a table topic master. Amanda is delicious. Okay. Okay. And observe the audience responses, because this is actually very important. As a club, we always want to grow, and we always want to have new blood come into our club. In order to do that, we want to make sure that the audience wants to come back. Now, some clubs have said, do you think the guests will be willing to pay money to come to this meeting? But actually, I just think, make it so that the guests will come back again and again. So make the speeches as interesting as possible. Try to be very entertaining and something that they would want to come here for. Now, during the evaluation session, what you say is actually quite easy. All you do is, after the break, you introduce the general evaluation session. So you explain what you do, and this is what you say. Hi, my name is Anson, and I am the general evaluator. It's my duty to observe the overall operation of the meeting and make sure that everything is in compliance with Toastmaster standards. And it is also my role to encourage you to improve in some areas that you are weak at. And then what you do is you write the timer, because the timer has rules. So you write the timer. And then, of